we're planning a trip, my family's planning a trip to Europe for next summer, and we've been researching that trip on TripAdvisor, which seems like the best place to go if you want to find out what's going on in all these different cities around the world. You get people writing reviews of all the best attractions in those cities. And as reading through them, I'm thinking, is this really the best place in Stockholm, or is this really the best place in Copenhagen? How can I trust this? So I thought, okay, I'll look and see what it says about Edmonton. And just initially when I looked at it, it was like, it seemed to pick some pretty, standard places, like the Windspear Center was the top rated place in Edmonton. They had Fort Edmonton Park, I believe, was number 2. Horillac Park was high. So all these places that we've all been to many, many times. Interestingly though, as I read through them, I couldn't help but get a little choked up, because many first-time visitors to these places absolutely love them. And it reminded me again of what it's like to be kind of fresh-eyed when you go to these places for the first time, and how spectacular a lot of them are, and how much fun it is to be there if you haven't been there 20 times like I have already. It was enough in total when I was reading through all of them to think, yeah, maybe it's not a bad place to go to for a holiday, Edmonton, Alberta. The other thing though, it really got me thinking was, very few people, very few visitors remarked on the thing that I love most about the city, the place where I go with my leisure time now, which is the River Valley and on the river itself. Not mentioned at all very much. And it just reminded me again of how much untapped potential this city has in terms of tourism. We have the best resource of all, and we're not making it known to ourselves, we're not making it accessible enough to ourselves or to visitors. And when we get over that with things like Accidental Beach, a river walkway, some patios and restaurants in Rossdale, maybe a steam bath or a sauna society at the old Epcor power plant, maybe even a privately funded gondola. If we can get some of these things that actually take people closer to the water, man, this city's just going to be spectacular.